Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Max Scherzer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Number 9, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. 1 down. Nick Kurtz will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there are 2 outs. Ben Rice, the next Cub to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Out towards left center. Suzuki under it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this game, number 70. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Mike Trout, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. Hard hit left side. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the second baseman. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Strike two. Out number two.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Number 28 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Ball one. That's ball two.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A towering shot to center. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Munetaka Murakami. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Number 30 now at the plate. And a foul ball. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now it's the DH, Shea Langoliers. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Way out front for strike two. Lifted in the air, right center field. Takes it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Seiya Suzuki digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, went around. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. And there's one away. Now it's the veteran outfielder.
The right fielder, number 3.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. Big time power. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Man at first, and here's the catcher. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back in Washington, D.C., digging in, Charles McAdoo. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 0-1 now.
Ball 1.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one to first, and a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit in the air, left field. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and we're level. It's 1-1. Now the third baseman, he's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Trout should have this one. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the third out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 18. Outside low, ball 1.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And another ball. There's a strike. In the air to left center. Settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Trout. 0 for 1 so far.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ball, that's in.
Tied up here in the early going. That one in there to Mike Trout.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. He brought it back.
Well, that would have been huge if it would have snuck over the glove to take the lead, but great athleticism at the wall, goes up and brings back a homer.
Here's the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Outside low. Ball 3. And fouled off.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And now the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 1. He struck out. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A critical at bat in this game for him.
Ball, that's low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Nice grab, and very nicely done for the out. As we go to the top of the fourth, leading off, Nick Kurtz. Scherzer back to work. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the batter now, Ben Rice.
Wow.
Oh, nice play. Over to first. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the left fielder. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay throw, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Has a beat on it. He's got it. 2 away now. Go ahead run on base. Mickey Moniak, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line and a base hit into right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Charles McAdoo, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Late with the swing there. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Up the middle. They get the force. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the fourth, stepping in, number 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
There's the strike at the knees.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out here on opening day. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2-2 down. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Moniak makes his way towards it. And there's one away. Here's the catcher. Struck out swinging his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Nope. Outside.
That one 95 to finish him off. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. Number 11 digs in now. Max Scherzer back to work.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball there. The 1-2. Scherzer gets the punch out, and there's one down. Here's the Cubs leadoff man.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. And gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-2. Here's the third baseman. In the air, left side. Suzuki settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kurtz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one in the dirt, and 1-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Ben Rice will hit next. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Should have this one. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, digging in, number 18.
No, Boog, he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And this game is tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the second baseman. Out towards right center field. 2 down. Now the third baseman. He's already homered in this game.
Ball one.
On the ground. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes the 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, number 30. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Gets it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Next is the designated hitter, Shea Langoliers. Just missed. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Joan Duran.
Well, these Nats putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 1-1.
Nope.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
In the air, right field. 1 away. Here's a big power threat. Seiya Suzuki. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Number 22, looking to start something with one gone. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Clips the corner. That is strike two. Duran, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the second baseman, Charles McAdoo. Ryan Helsley taking over on the mound. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. On a line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Here's the shortstop at the plate. This one in the air. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders.
The left-hander on now, Aaron Ashby.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here is number 4. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. Double steal. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now here is Ben Rice. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases, though. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Nationals Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Junior Caminero digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Hard ground ball, base 9. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Number 20. He represents the go-ahead run. Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
0-2 now.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
He goes down looking. And now batting Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 30.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And next is the designated hitter, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist.
Louis Varland comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next to hit, Charles McAdoo. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Moniak off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, number 2. Swing and a foul out of play. This one popped up. Under it. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Number 28 stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's to third, and that chance handled. Slinging it to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's ripped. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And now number 22.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The Nationals with the tying run on at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Smoked on the ground to second. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, number 11.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man. That's too low. And it's 1-0. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's the inning. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, number 3. Pitching change here, number 39.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Junior Caminero digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Cubbies trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Here's the catcher as the Nationals are down to their final out. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
They're down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Fought off foul. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.